Hello everyone, and welcome back once again to S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Call of Pripyat. Hey bro.
I'm listening.
And today, it's time for us to start heading out onto the wastes and try to make our own way. Although, maybe this can wait until tomorrow. Last time we figured out a way to Yanov Station via a guide, and we do have the funds to do it, but why not give ourselves a little cushioning? Why rush? And so today, I'm gonna start looking around for some odd jobs, some things I can do that will help us not only earn money, but to explore this first area a little better, and really come to grips with the way this world works before we start trying to move on. Why is this so weirdly comfortable? Being with like 3 other guys in this cramped, poorly lit space, with the ceiling so low. But with the sound of the thunder outside, I feel so insulated and safe in here. It's actually kind of cozy, and I guess you come to see that cozy is a relative term. It's really about the safety more than the conditions. Well, let's get some sleep, I guess. Wake up in the early morning when there's at least a decent amount of daylight, so that we can get going on the adventuring, hit the ground running. Also, I just realized, today we've hit a very important milestone with this series. We're on the 3rd episode, which means we've achieved the coveted once again when it comes to intros. Are you guys okay? I mean, I know you have your... Yeah, howdy ho. I know you have your pride, but at a certain point, one of you is going to have to move first. Now, we've got some decisions to make as far as our inventory goes. We have 8,000 rubles, which is quite a bit more than we came in with. We also need to have something to eat. And one of you said that repairing your armor is always worth it. So you know what I'm going to do? I am actually going to take that scam deal, and I'm going to take that 1,700 to repair. No, 2,500 now. Am I just remembering incorrectly, or is that actually how it's always been? You know what? Forget it. Let's do some adventuring first, so we can get a better idea for what the ruble is actually worth. There's a topical joke to make there, but I'm too lazy to come up with it right now. Now, you also said that this guy that we've been hearing about, Nimble, lives upstairs here, and that he has all the best guns, all the best gear, and it is pricey, but it is worth it. So let's, Roma, don't need you right now. Nope, you're just a stalker. I don't care then.
Listening.
Shut up. Where are you at, Nimble? Oh, cool, we can actually come out onto the bridge. Remember in the first episode when I said that something about the Skadovsk fulfills all kinds of, like, childhood secret-based fantasies? This just made it about 10 times cooler in my eyes. Look, there's little planks leading to other things. Oh, we can walk up this boat like a ramp. Is it bad that I actually kind of want to live here now? On this rusted, partially burning hulk? But no time to lose my mind over this. Look, shooting down at mutants and zombies, or... Oh no, those are bandits. But it won't even let me pull out my gun to help defend. Well, I guess we're not shooting now. They must have been fighting those mutants over there. Come on, you can't even let me pull out my binoculars to watch? I don't like the way you're looking at me. You guys were also talking about this. We have our personal box where we can leave stuff we're not using. Now, what type of ammo does this take? There's nothing in it. Does it take... Okay, so actually that's cool. So when we highlight a weapon... Or no, am I not correct about that? Oh, no, yeah. When we highlight an ammo type, it'll actually tell us what weapon it's compatible with. Now, we did find another one of these anomaly detectors. Which one is better? Last generation and dated. So I'm going to assume that means the bear is better than the one we have, which is Echo, right? Now remember, we got like half of our current money from the artifact that we found in the chest in the Snork Den. And so as of this moment, we are officially in the treasure hunting business. Ah, here he is. He had a generic model. Alright, now that those guys have finally shut up, I want to place an order. So Nimble is not a regular trader. Can you answer a couple of questions? Tell me about yourself. Nothing much to tell. I've had it good and I've had it bad, like most people. Stepped into a few anomalies, been hostage to bandits. I came to the zone a young lad, a long time ago. I was a gopher at first. Anti-rads, armor-piercing ammo, that sort of thing. Then I worked for Sidorovich, paying him back for saving me. As I pulled chestnuts out of the fire for him, I made some useful connections and branched out on my own as soon as I could, to start delivering exclusive orders. So far, I've been able to dodge everything life has thrown at me, but I have a feeling my luck is running out. Alright, well, I want to place an order. I just want to see what you got. A close-range weapon, an assault weapon, an exoskeleton, an armored suit, an exoskeleton? What are we doing, this alien style? I have a feeling I'm not going to like your prices. If I want to order, say, a close-range weapon, price is 10,000, and I need 2,000 of that in advance. Okay, well, I can't afford that. I've changed my mind. I'll keep you in mind, but it bothers me that I can't see what I'm actually getting from you first. Okay. Well, let's, I guess just ask around the bar for whatever jobs there are, and, you know, for as shady as he is, we were actually offered some already.
The man himself.
Yeah. What kind of job can you offer me? The money-making kind. Now think, why am I asking you? You're the guy with no connection to speak of. But if you play your cards right, you could quickly gain the locals' respect. Want to know what I'm thinking? Sure. Alright, listen up. We got a mind to shake down a few of Beard's stalkers. It's a real cinch. Late at night, you and our guys come up to Shivchenko, and before the tourists figure out what's going down, you take them for a ride. We get the dough, you get the props. Catch my drift? Alrighty then. See Knuckles standing over there? He'll give you all the details. I'll see you next time, because you know what? For as desperate as I am, I'm not doing that.
Drop by sometime. We'll have a good time.
What is that noise? Oh, it's an emission.
Hey, Stalker. How are you?
They're telling me to stay sheltered, and I'm already here, but... since I am sheltered... Maybe it wouldn't hurt to watch a little bit? Or maybe it would. Imagine I get this entire place destroyed because I just had to peek out. You just, practicing the motions? Because nothing much is happening here. You know what I think I'm liking the most about this? How nonchalant these guys are. They experience this all the time, they're in safety, they know it, so why panic? They take only the necessary caution of coming inside, and from there, you're just chilling. Which goes a long way to making me feel safe as well, as a newcomer. think we're almost done now. That guy's in a hurry. Oh, the whole squad is. Whoa, 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 what are these guys doing? Hang on, no, out of my way. Actually, that was a ton of guys. You know what?
I'm all ears, buddy.
I bet those are whatever...
Здорово, что у тебя выходит, а?
I bet those are whatever local stalkers were close by. Probably ran here to take shelter. Ah, this guy's named. Hello, Stalker. Would you like to earn some cash and help out our camp at the same time? Okay, now that sounds like something that's more my speed. Someone is planning to stick up a group of stalkers. Our own guys, too. Well, I don't know who our own guys is, but... yeah, maybe I do want to help with that. Well, man, we've got bandits multiplying like rabbits, and now we're fighting amongst ourselves? I got an offer to attack the camp near Shivchenko at night. It would actually be nice if you took up their offer. See what I'm getting at? That way I can tip my boys off so they can prepare a warm welcome for our guests. Okay, I see what you're saying. Only one problem, though. Does that mean that I would be in the ambushed party? I suppose I agree. Go see them and I'll tell the boys. Okay. And I still haven't heard what your job is, but I'll come back to that later. Right now, you're offering me 2 jobs, and he's offering me 1. And you're offering me the job that provides better stability for the only settlement I've encountered so far.
So, you managed to drag your ass over here? Bravo!
Yeah, talk it up. Sultan says you're planning to fleece the stalkers. Count me in. Alright, get over to Shivchenko after midnight. We'll be waiting for you. Just don't wait till morning to show up. After midnight, but don't wait until morning. Okay. Alright, I'll stay with you. We'll wait for midnight, and then... Okay. I haven't been out here at night yet. I don't like the sounds of those growling even more now. Let's blow this joint. We'll give it to him good. Stay cool. It's gonna be alright. Alright, let's rock.
You give it to him good. What's going on? Take a chill pill, man. We'll take them easy.
I really hope I did this right. I'm gonna try, I guess, to shoot them in the back once we get there. How many of them are there? 1, 2, 3, and possibly a 4th, right? Got 2 of them. Alright, we got them. I think I killed 2 and injured a 3rd. Let's pick up their guns. I want to get to all this stuff before anybody else does. I may be encumbered, but that's alright. Come on, guns, guns, guns. They're gonna start looting. Where's your guns? No! Ah, come on. At least I got the ammo. Alright. Got one of those guns, which is at least another 600 rubles for me. Man, they really descend on them like vultures. I wanted to do that. But I picked up some loot, and there's a reward in it for me, and hopefully another job. You guys all look the same, so it's hard to do a casualty assessment. I wanted to talk to you earlier when I came aboard this ship, but you didn't want to talk to me. Alright, so thanks for helping us. And he hands me my reward, and there's no debriefing at all. Just gives me some drugs, bandages, first aid. And not a whole lot, but I guess I got a little bit from those guys, and... Oh no, I earned the ire of the local mob boss now that I think about it. Is that gonna come back to bite me? Nah. But he did also give me stash coordinates, so maybe there's more reward to be gained yet. Let's check our PDA to see where that is. You know, it's dark, it's nighttime, but it's only a short walk. Am I getting greedy? You know what? If we learned anything from the last episode and doing that job for the Snork Den, it's that sometimes we have to be a little bit greedy. If only I had supernatural powers that could enable me to take any risk I want. Let's walk without lights for a moment. Look at how beautiful this night sky is. The trees and the cranes silhouetted against the night sky, even the birds we can still see flying around. And the light from various campfires all throughout. We can even see the headlights from other stalkers moving throughout. Sometimes when I'm out walking at night, especially in an open field with truly no light pollution, I'll turn out my light and just take in the atmosphere. And look at this, a game where it's just as fun to do exactly that. Campfire burning up there. Campfire means people, I hope. But I'm not going that way. Yeah, like I said in the previous part, I don't know if I really like the fact that, the binoculars highlight entities that you've detected. I think it would be a little better if you had to actually spot them on your own. Keep an eye out for light and movement. Get going. I'm seeing a red dot on my mini-map. I've got to get a mod to get rid of the mini-map. I don't know if I like this. But I can't quite see what that is. You died very quickly. You must have already been injured. That's a zombie. One less shambler. Why don't they always attack right away? That's something I've noticed, and it's a little weird. I guess it gives them some depth, but the zombies don't always start shooting me on sight. Maybe there's something a little weird with their detection, or maybe there's something more going on here. But in any case, we've got a lot of stuff to come back with and sell before we make a move on that stash, because we are over-encumbered right now, and I mean, really, we still have no idea what the dangers of the zone are like. I mean, we've undertaken a couple of jobs, but we don't know squat. I mean, we still haven't even really been spelunking yet. Oh no. And I've just discovered a new mechanic. I can actually become too exhausted to move. There really is an upper limit to the encumbrance that we can tolerate. At this point, we're actually losing stamina just from moving at all. We're getting back just as soon as the chemical fallout begins. Chemical and radioactive. The zone truly is a place of delights.
I'm listening.
Having to stop every few feet and catch my breath is making me feel like when I was a 130-pound 9-year-old. Now I'm a 140-pound 27-year-old. Let's trade. You're the only person I know so far that'll actually sell guns. Or buy guns. Is there going to be another emission already? Alright. So let's trade. You'll only buy one of these shotguns. And it's the one that's in the best condition, but you'll pay 1,000 rubles for it. So we'll do that. We can sell you our old detector. I guess we might as well. It doesn't matter now. But you won't buy the other guns, I guess because they're below a certain condition? That's lame, and I doubt it's going to be worth it to repair them just to sell, right? Alright, just for an experiment, let's see. Howdy. If we go to repair this, how much is that going to cost? 756 rubles. So if I repair that gun, And also, we'll repair our armor while we're here. Screw it. Let's just do it. And while we're at it, install some extra protection. And now let's see. We paid $756 now. That's how much we're invested in that gun. How much will you give me for it? $936. So it's only just worth it. And we can sell that for another 1,000. Yeah, so I guess we'll do that then. I guess we'll just repair these and sell them. Not a huge profit, but remember, I didn't pay for them in the first place. I repair you guys, 561, 468, and yeah, 972. That one may not even be worth it. Yeah, it looks like these actually do better, probably, at higher repair levels, right? So maybe it makes sense to repair this thing and use that as my new primary? It's quite pricey. Look, worst case, I sell it, right? I'm spending a lot of money, but I still have a decent amount at least. And I'm about to get some back. I'm going to keep one of the shotguns. And we can go trade, sell you. If I were to sell this, how much would you give me for it? $11.24? Okay, so it wasn't worth it to repair. But I can sell you one of the shotguns for $6.24. No, it wasn't worth it. Yeah, that's no good. Okay. Well, I guess I'll just stash my other rifle because I have no reason to hold on to it. Man, that is rough. So weapons aren't really a fantastic way to make money right now. Because you won't even buy them below a certain condition, which means I have to spend money to sell them. The smart thing to do would be, now that we're here, to wait until night, to wait until morning. But I'm a sucker for atmosphere, so let's go find that stash. So where is that relative to us? That's behind us. Okie doke. Oh, and we should also probably heal while we're at it. That would be a good thing to do. We're hungry anyway. Oh no, zombies. And they don't wear headlights. I wonder if they can still see me if I turn it off? No, they can't. Oh, that's cool. I can actually kill my light and gain an advantage. But at a certain distance... At a certain distance, they will become aware of me anyway. So I've got to... Oh, wow, I'm actually very close to death. Eat salami and take a med kit. That's modern medicine for you. And to make matters worse, now it's thundering and lightninging. You better make it worth my while. Where's your gun? You know what? Why do I even care? I know now that they're not profitable.
Look it. Weapons are for killing mutants, and you won't find any in here, so put it away now, would you?
Look at that image. There's my thumbnail. Just 3 stalkers traversing the desolate wastes in the middle of a storm. I'm loving this. Let's resume searching. I'm never gonna get anything done if I don't start ignoring scenery from time to time. Every time the lightning flashes, I'm expecting it to illuminate some crazy mutant creature I've never seen before on the edge, running straight towards me. I mean, we've seen firsthand how visible these headlights are from a distance. But here we are at what looks to be some kind of abandoned town. Oh, wait. What is that? This might be like some kind of amphitheater. Where's that stash? Will it be right on the indicator on the map, or do I have to look around for it? I guess in the meantime, we might as well try and figure out what this is. Yeah, this looks to be a stage. Did I just see some movement in the flash of lightning? Maybe it was shadows. Does our PDA give us any additional information? Izumrudanya. Nope, that doesn't mean anything to me. Can we get inside at all? No. Where have I seen this before? This looks so familiar. I've seen this painting somewhere. You know what? It was on that Metro map that I played on Gary's mod a while back. That's where it was. It actually startled me. I guess the asset was lifted. But I still haven't found that stash. It's got to be around here somewhere, right? But... Hello, local fauna. Nope. Oh, no, no. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Did I kill you? I don't think I did, and my PDA is showing another PDA somewhere nearby. So there's somebody else out here. And if they didn't spot me from the headlight, they definitely know where I am from that gunfire. Oh, you did actually die from that. Useful. Oh, actually, let's get a better look at you. Oh my. You actually seem to die a lot faster from body shots than from headshots, which some of you told me that they actually have very thick skulls. You even told me that bullets can ricochet off of them. This seems a little bit more intact than the other places, and yes, that must be it! That must be the stash. If we can actually get down there to grab them. How do I pick you up? Do I have to be... Okay, I have to be close enough for the icon to appear. Is there a way for me to lean down farther? Okay, I did some reading and found it's Control-Shift to crouch a little more. And we get all of that. So that's a stash found. But we still haven't found the one that we were told about. Is that right? Or am I wrong about that? Let's see, did it mark that one in the drain? It did not. So I think there's still something here for us to find. Come on. Oh, it is so creepy. I mentioned it in the first part, but I love something about the way this game handles flashlights. Look at the shadows that are cast by the window panes. And it doesn't reflect too much bloom back at you. It makes it so that you can just see what's right in front of you. It falls off quite sharply. It's the closest I've seen to what it really looks like when you're exploring. I know a lot of you are getting probably really frustrated with me right now, but I'm a little frustrated too, trying to find this stash. Oh, there's a gun wedged under the... Oh, these are getting really, really subtle. This comes right after I repaired mine for 1200. Come on, give it to me. There we go. Was that not everything? It didn't say stash found. Let's have a look at our loot. The TRS-301, it takes a different type of ammo. So, it has a magazine in it, but nothing we can actually use at this moment. But it is better in just about every way than our current gun. And it's just a matter of sourcing ammo for it. Hi. I've come to almost view it as a matter of obligation to put these guys down. Obviously, I speak neither Ukrainian nor Russian, but some of you have said that, like, some of the things that they say in their dialogue indicates that they have no more free will, that they do just mindlessly shamble the wastelands, but that there is actually some passenger of their former selves watching all this happen, and they are suffering. Can I pick up your gun? These things do seem worth it to sell sometimes. Where are you? Oh, nope. Into cover. God, the nighttime is scary, but it's very cool. And also, wait, some of you guys gave me another piece of excellent advice in the comments, and that's that if you pull out your knife, you can actually harvest mutant parts. You guys, I guess, are just severely malnourished and burned dogs, but is that other one still around? That one we killed? The big pig thing. That's gotta be over here somewhere, right? Yeah, over here. You said that when I get close, I should get the prompt to harvest mutant part. Maybe it's not true for all of them. Maybe to test this, I should head back to where the Snork Den was and try to harvest some of those bodies. Unless maybe other stalkers would have gotten to it already. The last thing I'm still trying to figure out is there more to this stash? Yes, ammo! Okay, so always continue to search until that stuff is gone. I'm going to apologize for the last time if you feel that this is a slow-going series, but I'm having the time of my life here. It is so cool that I feel like for the first time I'm really doing urbex in video games, the way it's meant to feel, close to what it feels like in real life. And having all these things to find, these objectives to explore, this beautiful weather and ambiance, it just makes for such a complete experience. Oh, look at that. You can just barely see that headlight over there. Or at least I think that's a headlight. Let's investigate. But I'm probably usually going to cut my trips back to the Skadovsk, those banking runs, because I think that would get old pretty quickly. Shooting at muzzle flashes. I probably improve my chances somewhat if I kill my light. Probably makes them less accurate. At least that seems to be the case. Let's unload your ammo. Take all your gear. Maybe I can sell this other bear detector. Unload. And we should be good to go. I don't think we're going to be able to sell this, though, and as we learned, it is not worth selling.
Hey, Stalker. How are you?
How are you? It's at this moment that I should probably start looking into how much ammo costs, because I have a new toy, and we need to see what that's worth. You will not buy this, but if I were to buy ammo from you, you actually don't sell the ammo type that I need. But just for reference, if I try to buy...
What are you, a statue? If you got something, spill the beans. If not, take a hike.
Give me a minute! So if I were to buy that, that's 962 rubles for 60 rounds. That's a lot for me right now. If I were to sell you this, that's 1,500 rubles, so the scale doesn't really work out for me. At that rate, it's worth roughly, what, 3 magazines? No, we're not doing that. We can buy a suppressor for not a whole lot. Maybe that might be worth it. And it is compatible with that other gun. Maybe we do that. Okay, for 300 rubles, I'm willing to experiment. Oh, I'll tell you what's weighing us down. All this vodka. Oh, I am immersing myself so well. Alright, let's get rid of about, like, 10, 12 of those. I only really need it for rad resistance, right? And that got us down a fair deal, although not as much as I'd like. It's only about 6 kilograms between these two, or like 7, it's like 3.5 each. Yeah, I'm starting to think it really is just death by 1,000 cuts. Like, nothing is really all that heavy, the armor and weapons are the heaviest, but for the most part it's just odds and ends. Good morning, Pripyat.
Howdy
And before
ho.
we get a move on, let's see what the local leg breaker thinks of our past actions this morning. Well, at least he doesn't have backup this time.
The man himself.
Yeah, you're not going to be so happy when I tell you what happened. What do you need? So I guess we can just make small talk.
See you. If you manage
I'm
to stay
listening.
in one piece.
I mean,
that is.
look, I suppose maybe he doesn't know that I set him up. But you would think he would have something to say about the fact that his whole squad just got wiped, including his right-hand man. White-hand man? Anyway, so what kind of job can you offer me? Here's the deal. Several stalkers have gone missing. No one has heard anything about them. But just the other day, they found one body. No signs of violence, but it was bled completely dry. Some kind of mutant? Tremor searched the body. He could give you more details. Anyway, it's gotta be bloodsuckers. Oh, so I guess there is actually something that's known to do this. I talked to Danila, the hunter, and he went off to search for their lair. Haven't seen hide nor hair of him since. What do I need to do? You have to find the lair, and hopefully track down Danila. The job ain't pretty, but I'll make it worth your while, okay? That sounds pretty dangerous. Okay. I've earmarked 2 places to check first. I'll upload one of the coordinates to your PDA. I'm gonna go run some errands and then check out the other place. I'll let you know what I find. Deal.
Howdy ho.
I guess that'll be our next objective. Wow. A vampire hunt. Good thing we're doing this during the daylight hours, huh? Although I'm not quite sure that's how this works. You okay, bud? Alright, so what do we gotta do? We've gotta head over here, so that's a little bit of a hike. It's at this moment that I have to make a note of the fact that I don't actually have very much ammo left. By my count, about 3 magazines worth. Shy about 1 bullet. There's the remains of some kind of mutant encounter. I might actually be better served, if it is mutants we're dealing with, I might be better served switching to the shotgun. Anybody else hear those occasional just howls on the wind? I wonder if we'll ever have the luxury of learning what makes those sounds. Occasionally, I do appreciate a clear day to walk on. It gives me a moment to kind of look around and take inventory, see what's going on around me. I think I'm getting a pretty good lay of the land. But it's important not to get cocky. I still have so much to learn. I mean, I'm going into this, I don't feel like I really know what I'm doing. I'm actually kind of banking on this other guy still being alive so he can fill me in somewhat on what's going on. Because I feel like I was sent into this without a whole ton of information, other than that somebody went to clear this lair, never came back. And actually, come to think of it, never actually confirmed that it's what they thought it was. Am I correct in that? A body was found completely drained of blood. I mean, let's take a moment to not take things at face value and only go off of what we know. A body was found drained of its blood. Somebody went off in search of the suspected mutant who would have done it, and hasn't come back. The lair has yet to be located. Oh, come on. I'm trying to be sparing with my ammo. And I heard some growling, so I'm going to want to be real careful coming up here. Are those snort corpses still here? No, but there is a whole pack of these guys. Mauling that poor dog. Oh, and dragging it off. Look at that, they're actually carrying prey away. I wonder what they do with them, or how far they'll take them. We've seen that they do actually find spaces to take shelter, and maybe that's actually what they're doing right now. Maybe they're taking shelter in this gas station. Are they actually going on the move now? Sorry, I'm supposed to be hunting vampires, but I've spent like an absurd amount of time just kind of filming a nature documentary on these things. But this AI behavior is so cool. Oh, but it seems like they're coming more in this direction. I was kind of hoping that they'd move out, but it looks like these guys might be hoarding some of the food all to themselves. Maybe some of them stay back here while the others go out to hunt and look for more food. Either way, I'm gonna want to keep well clear. Oh, I wish more games would do stuff like this. And I actually wonder, since we see those guys there, but they weren't there in the beginning. Before, it was a den for snorks. So maybe there's actually... I'm probably reading too far into it, but maybe there's even, like, roving packs of different mutant types who search for different homes and just kind of stay wherever it's convenient to do so. What is this? The oak pine anomaly. Maybe we do try throwing a bolt right here? Oh! It was a dog ambush. Maybe we can save some ammo this way? It might not be wise. Might not be wise. Those dogs do seem to appreciate that I backed off. Maybe that's always an option? Shouldn't turn my back to them. Yeah, there's definitely a shimmer there that I didn't notice before. And occasional brief flashes of light. You guys are cornering me. Just know that I'm not having it. But I'm stepping inside. That's no good. I really am between a rock and a hard place here. Well, they definitely see me. The sight indicator says they know I'm here, but I guess they're not interested. A great nuance of behavior here. Or maybe they just won't go down into the anomaly. Maybe that's what's happening. In any case, let's throw some bolts and see what happens. Okay, well that tells us where we probably shouldn't walk, but the visuals on the screen were doing that too. Nothing there, so we should be good to move that far. Some rads. Maybe it's an electrical anomaly. Because it seems like we can move a little closer now, like the same spots. Oh no, they will. I was gonna say, it seems like the same spots won't actually return, which led me to believe that maybe they're discharging, but no, it's just not totally even. So I bet if we throw over there, yes. But maybe there is actually a path through here. Whatever, I'm getting so distracted. But, you know, that's a good thing. It means I want to engage with this world. I want to learn everything I can. But for the sake of flow in an episode, I really should just get a move on. Actually, this path extends the whole way through. I'm willing to bet that there is something in it for me if I can navigate this thing. I'll definitely keep that in mind. Well, we've arrived at our objective, but there's that same pack of dogs, but no guy. If these things go aggro on me, it might even be worthwhile to run them all the way back to where those giants are. Okay, dogs, I am gonna have to get in here at this point.
I think I found the lair. Get over here, ASAP.
Missing stalker meat grouse. But we did find a bloodsucker in the location where the guy was supposed to be. Well, I guess that confirms, though, it is some type of mutant. And just trying to do what science I can while I'm here. Maybe we can identify them in the dark by those glowing eyes that don't seem to go away even after they're dead. No harvesting from this guy. But maybe it already would have been done by the person who killed it? Okay, so where did you find that lair? Just down the road. And what is that? The Krug Antenna Complex. That building over there. Okay. Wait. Oh no. I just had such a terrifying realization. Do you remember in the first part, down here, this is the way that I walked to get to Skadovsk and the crash sites. I actually walked by this building in the beginning, and I was going to explore it, and I thought, no, I'm not actually sure I have time for this. And caution prevailed. What would I have been walking into if I had actually gone inside to explore? Well, there is grouse, but there's a couple of shamblers in front. So let's ambush them. Check our fire, because I don't want any shots going down range and hitting grouse. Get you. It's actually kind of worthwhile to hunt these guys at this point, for the ammo, although what you have doesn't really help me. Grab the bear detector, might as well. Gonna want every ruble we can get early on. And where's that other buddy? Let's run to catch up. Two of you. At least one of you has a rifle shouldered. Come on. So inaccurate. My other rifle should be more accurate, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Yes, tons and tons of ammo, more than worthwhile. Keep opening up the console when I try to leave that screen. Unload you and drop it back down. And we should be in a much better place than we were before. Actually have more ammo than when we left, despite having done some fighting. But let's have ourselves a little snack and go stab some vampires, shall we? It's amazing to think what this tiny, unassuming building seems to be holding within.
I saw a bloodsucker enter the building. I'm guessing that's their lair, but let's put that theory to the test. Watch the shadows. They could appear from anywhere.
Okay. Now, should I be going shotgun, or is this more a job for the rifle? There's a radiation threat
Did you
as
hear
well.
that? Never mind. I must be hearing things.
You must be hearing things. We're here to fight mutants. Okay, well, I guess I'll have to keep an eye out for the both of us then. Watch the shadows.
There's something there. Cover me.
Ah! They're invisible too? Okay. You didn't inform me of that part. Feel like that was some essential information. I thought you had turned on me for a second there. Okay, just a light scratch on us. I think I saw it in time. Unless you got hurt. Can you die? See, I'm trying to protect you, so maybe it's worth it sometimes to take the hit? What are we doing here, bud? Do we have to? So now I'm not just looking out for those white eyes. I'm looking out for a shimmer in the shadows. No, there is one there. Okay, so it seems like these guys are hit and run. If they're spotted, they'll run. I think we're fighting two of them at a time right now. Where'd my guy go? We need to stay close.
Now look at this. It's probably the only way of getting in the basement.
That was so creepy. The way I just saw it observing me from the shadows. Can't get anything from you.
Well, jumping down is the only way. Follow me.
Is that a good idea? Tell you what, I'll make it a good idea.
Your footsie's still intact? Let's check out this basement then.
What is that? That's two down now? I'm pretty sure there was another one, unless you got it. I really should be sneaking along with you, right? But you're so much faster than me. But holding shift lets us walk. I forgot about that.
Look at the claw marks. Strange.
Strange. You're the most oblivious person. Let's unload that. Some shells. Wait, don't go.
The bodies we found before didn't have those.
Didn't have what? This also may be worth repairing.
The hunter isn't here. Let's go.
So none of these are your man?
This is what I do. I've been picking locks all my life.
Is that right? And I'll keep you in mind for future employment opportunities.
Please, hold your applause. Now, let's take a look inside.
Why are you still walking?
Shh. It's full of sleeping bloodsuckers. Let's try to get by them without making any noise.
I don't like this one bit. Can we use our flashlight? Can we use our flashlight? I don't think I can make it that way. Oh, this is nerve-wracking. Okay, I guess we can use our flashlight. How are you able to see?
Phew. We made it. Didn't even disturb their nap time.
My spine feels like it's about to snap from the tension. My shoulders actually hurt. Oh my lord, why would you try that? Why would you even try that? Is there at least anything here to loot? I mean, I guess I came out of here with more ammo than when I started, except in the shotgun department.
This looks like an exit. Jump!
Sure, why not? Why not do that? Oh, wait. Is this... I think this is where we sheltered from the emissions before. Yeah, there's that crash
Didn't find
site.
the hunter, but I have an idea where he might be. Let me check it out and I'll contact you. While I do that, let the stalkers know about these blood-sucking assholes. Something needs to be done about them.
Yeah, for sure. Let the stalkers know. And he's gonna go take care of something. You know, that's something I don't think I've ever seen in a video game before. Actual delegation of tasks within quests. This guy's going to see about a solution to this. He's the one who actually found the lair. I actually went off on what turned out to be a dead end, just finding the corpse, presumably killed by the hunter that was sent out, who I guess we still haven't found. I mean, he said that none of those corpses were him, right? Oh, but that was so cool. And that nuance in behavior once again came out. When they nest, they enter some kind of hibernative state. Only, I guess, walking around in the shadows, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just going off of, like, vampire assumptions, but do they only come out at night? I mean, they're walking around indoors during the day, but maybe it's about the dark. And we also learned that they're stealth predators. If they know that you know they're there, if you can hit them while they're moving to attack you, they'll abort. And actually become visible for a short time while they run away, attack and retreat. And another thing that bothers me, I do think that there was still another one active in that basement. When we went down to that basement level the first time before the elevator, I swear we were fighting two at once. Maybe he got it while I wasn't looking. We did end up getting separated. But I kind of think there might be another one down there still walking about. I don't think we've actually been this way before. We can see where we're heading. Or no, I think Skadovsk will be over on the left a little more, still behind the hill. And now, actually, yeah, we can see what this place looks like during the daytime. Those... I don't know what's the word. Ironic? Ironic's not the right word here. But those, I guess, contradictory, those juxtapositionally upbeat children's characters against the decay. Nope. Nope. Sorry. I am not edible. So I guess they don't always ignore me. And these guys can actually mix in. The mutated ones, or I guess they're all burned and mutated to some degree, but the more far gone ones actually will form packs and join packs with the normal ones. Interesting to note. According to this, there's a couple of bodies up here. Those weren't here last night. What happened to you guys? Killed by the dogs, or some other skirmish, or is something else going on here? You guys coming for me? Oh, no! The pack of smaller ones are actually chasing down the big one. Wow. But those guys aren't even stopping to eat. That was a fight for survival. That wasn't even about food. Yo, guys, you're not gonna believe this. Or you probably will, because they're not exactly mythical creatures to you.
Hello. What brings you to our humble vessel?
I found a whole... I love how I just take full credit for this. I found a whole bloodsucker lair beneath the antenna complex. Okay. The lair must be wiped out. Let me think for a second. Who knows how many bloodsuckers there are in those tunnels? Maybe we could gas them instead. I remember Owl saying something about gas tanks. You talk to him. We're not on very good terms. If you manage to get the gas tank, just connect it to the antenna complex ventilation system and it'll all be over in a few minutes. Ah, that easy, huh? Smoke 'em out. Okay. Okay, I'll do that. And in the meantime, let's trade. Is there anything I can get from you? No, you are just a bartender. Alright.
So, you got anything new?
I need information. I need poison gas, and I heard you were the man to ask. I am. I'll tell you for 2,000 rubles. I'm just gonna assume that the reward will be worth it, but that's like half of my remaining money. Listen. Once, there was a military motor column here transporting gas, which didn't make it. No one knows what happened, but the gas tanks should still be there. All clear? Yeah, there might be some documents there too, if you find them. Oh, if you find them, bring them to me, and you might just recoup your investment. Well, I guess I don't have a choice now, right? If I were to sell this to you, what would you want for it? Let's find out. Let's just find out if that gun is worth selling. And this is a big risk now, because I'm actually very low on funds. You would repair it for 576, and you would buy it for 805. So it's just barely worth it. Let's do the other one as well. Oh, great.
That's right. Get on out of here.
You're a mysterious-looking figure. I bet you have a cool backstory. Do you know anything about the crashed helicopters? What are you talking about, punk? You have to smoke some real hardcore stuff to see a chopper around here, because real ones don't got nothing to do in this place. Seen any military around? I heard this story about how the army cockroaches were trying to get some stuff out of their crashed chopper in the swamp. Imagine that. 5 army boys in uniform jumping around in a swamp trying not to get wet. Is it finally dying down? Man, we really spent a good portion of this episode on the Skadovsk, didn't we? But I think we had more than enough discovery, learning, and action to make up for it. How have you guys been alive?
Pop in if you find any artifacts and we'll see what we can do.
I'm all ears.
There's another shambler just wandering out in the wastes. I guess they can survive emissions as well. Next time we'll head out and try to find that gas, as well as some documents that may enable me to get some money out of it. And of course, having to set off in a rainstorm, of all things. I'm probably going to continue recording here because I'm super into this right now. This was already a longer recording session, but I am finding this so immersive and so fun that I can't wait to learn more. I have a feeling this series is going to move a lot faster than Darkwood at the rate this is going, and I am so down for it. But if you like this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more creepy and comfy content. If you have any ideas for other videos you think I should do, the best place to suggest that will be at the Discord, which I will link in the description. And as always, I will see you in the next one.